Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sport World. We're having a special guest here. His name is Wisdom. Mr. Wisdom, introduce yourself to the my people.
Well, good morning. My name is Wisdom Oga, and I'm a Chelsea fan, a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Be over here, and I'm happy to be here.
This particular video, I think Mr. Wisdom will be the one to moderate this particular video. I'm giving him the honor to moderate it, and let's
Uh,
see how it goes.
thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Well, in this episode, we are going to talk about the Premier League, and not just the Premier League, but the greatest 11 in the Premier League. Well, like football is a game of opinion, so we're going to give our own Premier League greatest 11 of all time. That consider those retired and those still play. And we know that Premier League has seen some of the best players in the world of football. We've
Yeah,
seen the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Kevin De Bruyne, Yaya Toure, Cesc Fabregas, Peter Cech, Lampard. We've seen the likes of this in the Premier League. And this time around, I mean, what is football if you can't put in your best 11? So
yeah, yeah, for
in
sure.
this episode, we are going to do that. And I want you to know that it is all about opinion. So you may not agree with mine, you may not agree with his. I may not agree with his, but then again, it's a game of opinion. So go with me as we continue this episode. So now we are going to call our greatest 11 players. I will start with Mr. May. I'll give you the order of starting. We'll start from the back to the front. So that means we start with the goalkeeper. So, Mr. Mayor, who is your Premier League greatest goalkeeper of all time?
Yeah, there are so many honorable mentions for this particular position. I think the likes of David Seaman, the likes of Shea Given, especially their longevity, the likes of I think which other goalkeeper, even Max Scherzer, David James, but it's still boiled down to one particular person for me. I think it's Peter Cech. I chose Peter Cech ahead of Schmeichel because of his longevity. Because longevity, he had the highest number of clean sheets, and Peter Cech had almost, I think he had 433 appearances, about 200 plus clean sheets. Schmeichel has 300 and something appearances. So it's basically right for me to pick Cech ahead of Schmeichel. But on a fair ground, both of them are still are still very much debatable. I think a lot of people will still choose Schmeichel ahead of Peter Cech because there was game-changing moment from Schmeichel, especially the early 2000s, the late 90s to early 2000s. That was when you see prime Schmeichel. I think Czech was more of like a modern day early 2000, mid 2000s goalkeeper. But nevertheless, I think I'll pick Czech as my number one.
Well, I agree with him, not because of his longevity and race. Czech has the highest number of clean sheets in the Premier League. He has the highest clean sheet in a single season. He has completed the least goals in the league. When you talk about everything, he has 4 golden gloves in the Premier League. But I'm not even going to choose him because of maybe his. They don't come close. Not Van der Sar, not Alisson, not Schmeichel, not bruh. They don't come close to Czech. On the biggest stage, he has performed. So easily Czech. Easily Czech. Now we'll go to the left back. Mr.
Mm.
Mayo, who is your greatest Premier League left back of all time?
Um, I think it has to be Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
I still have so many great honorable mentions like the likes of Robinson, the likes of Dennis Elwin. Ashley Cole, for his longevity, is just one hell of a left back. 385 appearances, 15 goals, 31 assists. Robinson, 288 appearances, 11 goals, 59 assists. Demis Elwin, 328 appearances, 18 goals, 25 assists. But Ashley Cole is just an epitome of a real definition of what you call old time left back and a modern day left back, because he's a left back that is very good on the ball too. He can progress play, and above all, he's a very good defender. And having a glorious career from Arsenal to Chelsea, it was just mind blowing for him. He was part of that same Arsenal squad that got were unbeaten in 49 games. So joining Chelsea to step up, won the Premier League alone, make still put up a lot of decent and wonderful performance. So for me, it's Ashley Cole.
Thank you. I mean, that's not debatable. Atletico takes the cake on this. Atletico is regarded as a legend, both Arsenal and Chelsea.
Yeah.
That is how good he was. The guy has won arguably everything you can think of, I mean, except World Cup. But he has arguably won everything. And he's England's greatest left back of all time. That's how good he was. When it comes to defensive minded, he was defensive minded. When it comes to attacking, I mean, not in the modern era football we know, but he had a good number of assists for a left back, and he was good. He played under different managers, under different systems, and he shined. So easily, I mean, the rest of Robertson, I mean, they are the modern era, but how many systems has he played under? I'm not trying to downplay him, but Agiko easily takes the cake on it. So, as you call it is, who are your centre back, your dual centre back?
Okay, I choose John Terry and Ferdinand. Honorable mentions, we have the likes of Sukambe, we have Sukambe, Tony Adams, a lot of great centre backs, even Vidic too. But I chose John Terry because, first of all, I think to me, is England's greatest centre back of all time. For me, he is so good. He was part of that same Chelsea squad that conceded 15 goals. He was not just a part in the team, he was an integral player in that team. He was very integral in that player, considering that, let's be fair, he's a defender that can put himself on the line. You understand? And is this kind of aggressor. No, he's this kind of a calm defender. He doesn't get like he doesn't get carded easily. Though he had some red card and yellow card in his career, but it's not this kind of defender that, like, he's more of a leader. He's a proper leader at the back. You understand? And I like this kind of defender. I choose Ferdinand because, first of all, Rio Ferdinand, for me, is a defender that can play for both this current generation and old generation. Because I call him a ball playing centre back. This current generation now, most coaches want a ball playing centre back, and he's a real definition of that. He's aggressive. Why John Terry is the calm one. You understand? John Terry is more of the leader that can calm Ferdinand from going astray. You understand? So I just like this chemistry between the calm versus the aggressive one, the ball playing one and the not ball playing one. Like, I just like both of them just complement each other. That's for me. Yeah.
Well, my own player would be John Terry and Ricardo Cavallo. I mean, what other better duo than those that consider 15 goals in a season? But Campbell doesn't even come close. Not Vidic. Vidic is good. Vidic is good. He has won, I think, Premier League player of the season, I think, twice or so. He has won one. So he's good. Campbell is good. Adams played both in the old era and in the era of Arsenal. So these are good defenders. But Mayo goes to John Terry and Cavallo. Those guys were good. Cavallo left Chelsea, I think, to Madrid. And so it was just no. It's not the. I'm not going to choose a Campbell. Come on, man. Come on. John Terry takes it at Cavallo, so it's not negotiable. What are the right back?
Okay, my right back, I chose Gary Neville because
That's
yeah, he's this right back that epitomize both the old and the new. He's very good with the ball. He knows how to drive. He's a leader. You understand? Uh, and it's a boy from a club from the academy becoming a legend in that same club was just it's just a different story entirely. Gary Neville had 400 appearances, 5 EPL goals, 35 assists, and 148 clean sheets with 8 Premier League titles. This 8 Premier League title, it wasn't just a passenger in them. He was a real partaker in these 8 Premier League titles. Then Kai Walker, 410 appearances.
And count.
Yeah, and still counting, yeah. 8 Premier League goals, 36 assists, 130 clean sheet with 6 Premier League titles. So Kai Walker too is always a big shout, but I think in no order I prefer Gary Neville because I just feel he's a real definition of a left back. And he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame, Premier League Hall of Fame recently, which is solely well deserved and long overdue. So that's my take.
Well, interesting choice, I would say, but I guess it's an opinion thing. I don't agree with it, but my own is Kai Walker. Easy. Man, I don't know what Neville has over Kai Walker. I'm not trying to make an argument, but Kai Walker, defensively, he was there. Attacking wise, he was there. Assist wise, basically, if you want him to defend, he's gonna defend. If you want him to progress, he's gonna do that. Neville wasn't fancy. He just was a decent player. And to me, Neville was the weakest link in that defense.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, it wasn't Ferdinand, wasn't Vidic, wasn't Evra. But I didn't see who was. Anyway, like I said, the game of opinion. I'm not trying to make an argument, but left to me, Kai Walker is what Neville, man.
No, not even ever. I don't think ever really played much with Gary Neville. I think it was Dennis Irwin.
Still the biggest because even in the game, they made fun of Neville. But anyways, never an argument. So let's leave that. Walker, it is for me. Your midfielders.
Okay, I chose Patrick Vieira in the midfield. Patrick Vieira in the number 6 position as a DM, defensive midfielder. Paul Scholes in the number 8 position. Then Frank Lampard in the number 10. Though Frank Lampard position was quite a difficult one for me to choose because we have the likes of Fabregas in that particular position. We have the likes of Kevin De Bruyne in that particular position. So it was quite a difficult one for me to choose. But I just have to choose Lampard because an attacking midfielder scoring over 200 goals is just a joke. It's just a joke. I've not seen any attacking midfielder, not even just attacking midfielder, any midfielder in world football that scored more than Frank Lampard. He's the highest scoring midfielder in the world. In fact, in football history, I don't see any midfielder score more goals than Frank Lampard. He's just a different level of a midfielder. Frank Lampard can still play as a number 8, but I choose to play him in number 10 because Paul Scholes has to be in that midfield for me. He's just a different level. We have honorable mention, the likes of Gilberto Silva, the likes of Kante. We have a lot of them, a lot of great midfielders. Even Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure was an insane midfielder. David Silva. All these different midfielders are different level midfielders, but we just have to pick. So, and I chose these 3 as my number 3 midfielders because we're playing 4-3-3 formation here.
Well, for me, first person is the general, the one that invented DM role. No other person than Claudio Makelele.
Okay.
But did you see what that guy did? That guy was. See, it's not even true. I'm not even trying to be biased, man. These guys are Premier League legends, not even Chelsea legends. These are Premier League legends.
But do you think they will induct him in Hall of Fame? I don't think they will induct him in Hall of Fame.
See, Impossibly. I mean, never just got inducted.
No. The reason why I tell you, I don't think he played much longer to be inducted in Hall of Fame.
Bro, it's not even about playing much longer. How many football did Ronaldo play in the Premier League? If I'm being honest, how many football?
But is Ronaldo not inducted in Hall of Fame?
No, I'm not saying this thing that over time is going to happen. It's not going to happen now. I mean, this is happen. The thing is twice in a year or 3 times in a year, if I'm not mistaken.
No, once.
So it's going to take a while. So we're not. That's it. Never just got inducted recently. So I'm not even worried about that. Claudio Makelele, number one, takes it. I mean, Kante too he's a legend too. But let's give who invented rule. I mean, okay. Secondly, Lampard. Not because he was scoring. That guy came out second in the Ballon d'Or. Bruh, show me. Steven Gerrard is good. He has the long range.
Was it Ballon d'Or?
Frank Lampard?
I think he's FIFA Player of the Year. I don't think he was nominated in Ballon d'Or.
FIFA Player of the Year, my bad. FIFA Player of the Year, Ballon d'Or.
Because I don't think he was.
That guy came out second. Do you know what it means to come out second? After Ronaldinho? After Ronaldinho. Bruh, when it comes to the goals, let's forget it. The shot, then you say Frank Lampard, and the net's shaking, man. And I scored really ridiculous kind of goal. Even in, I think I saw a start recently on Twitter where they said no player gave more, what do you call it, passes in the third half above Xavi except Lampard. That was how good he was. So for me, Makelele, Lampard, and then Paul Scholes. Well, Paul Scholes, there have been debate over years between Paul Scholes and Lampard, and it's always a debate between Man U fans and Chelsea fans. So, I mean, like I said, it's still based on your own opinion. And choosing is a difficult job.
It's very, very difficult because there are a lot of great players.
Because if I don't speak for Scholes, I can pick Fabregas, and I'll still be very okay. I could leave Fabregas, I'll still pick David Silva or Kevin De Bruyne, and get a lot of midfielders. Again, but in this case, I will go with Paul Scholes, Claude Makelele, and Frank Lampard. Easy. Who are your forward?
Yeah, for my forward, I think for the left wing, there are many great left wing. I think they have the likes of Ljungberg. We have the likes of even Eden Hazard can play left wing safe.
Of course.
Yeah, Eden Hazard, Joko, a lot of great players are not trying to play the left wing. Yeah, but I think it's just one person. And for me, he's the greatest player that ever graced the game of football. His performance in England is undoubtedly unmatched. I've never seen in his one season performance, no footballer in the world has ever matched that performance in one season. And that person is just Cristiano Ronaldo for me. To me, he's the greatest left winger in the Premier League. And across the world, to me, is the greatest player to ever grace the game of football. But that's for who I choose. Yeah, because
what of the attacker?
Yeah, for my striker, it's just one person. Everybody is almost universally certified that he's the Premier League greatest player of all time. It's not just my words. It's word from so many polls, so many journalists, so many even fans, where it was all over everywhere. I was certified as the Premier League greatest player of all time, which is Thierry Henry. Why my right winger is just one person. Even if I want to have so many options like the likes of Eden Hazard, which I love so much as a player, but it's just one person. Mo Salah. He is just one player that revolutionized Premier League. He has brought a different level to right wingers or left wingers. In fact, wingers. He has placed a benchmark on right wingers that, as a winger now, you don't need to just play. You need to score goals. You understand? Before all time, wingers can easily get 7 goals, 10 goals. They'll have a good season. But Salah as Salah has changed that position that, bro, wingers are expected to get the least 15 league goals in a Premier League season. Salah worst season ever is when he had 18 league goals. That is his worst season ever as a right winger. He is a constant 20 league goals right winger. I have never seen that in the whole entire football. The likes of Rivaldo, all these greater play like Perez. Perez will have 10 league goals in a season. He had a fantastic season, maybe with 5 assists. He had a fantastic season because football then was not just all about scoring goals. It was like in other impacting the play. But Salah didn't just do only just other impacting the play. He's still scoring goals. 4 golden boot winner. 4 times golden boot winner. Scoring goals like Salah as a winger will compete with strikers in the golden boot race. So there's no other person for me than Mo Salah. Yeah.
Well, thank you. For my left wing, Ronaldo easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won Ballon d'Or in my. I think it was the second player to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Premier League. Yeah. After Michael Owen.
Yes, the second person, and he won it by merit. Everything he did that season. No players individually done that in season. Ronaldo is
even in football. I don't think anybody has done that in football.
The person that came, not I won't say came close, but tried was Salah. That is the way he won the Premier League goal and assists, and then winning the Premier League.
But he didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
So
he didn't win all those things.
So Ronaldo it is for me. My striker, you won't hear me call Thierry Henry. What the hell you mean Thierry Henry? What the? Bro, Rooney, it's not in the comparison, man. It's not. When you need the player shot, Rooney is there for you. Henry is the joke. That guy, Rooney had more goals than Henry had more appearances. Do you know how crazy that is? Rooney had more goals than Henry had appearances. Bruh. And then we see this whole Henry is the greatest Premier League player. But Rooney was the cover of FIFA for 8 years. That was how good. One thing about Rooney, anywhere in the midfield you put him, left, center, right, is good. Forward, left, strike. Rooney was versatile. He plays his football. But when you need Rooney to turn up, he's going to turn up. Everton boy from Everton came to Man U, and but this guy was scoring insane goals, man. This guy was a short guy, bruh. I mean, he is a terrible coach, but as a player, as a football player,
it's a terrible.
Wow. See, I don't know.
But he's still young in coaching now. He's not. He's just barely 5 years in coaching. So there's still a long time for him to improve.
But when it comes to the attack, Rooney. When I hear Henry is the Premier League, I'm like.
But it's not my.
Of course,
start. It's not. Yeah, it's something that is almost universally accepted.
It's not like he has the highest goals. Not like he has the highest trophy cabinet. Not that he has. I don't see this whole hype that Henry is the greatest Premier League. I don't see the hype. He's not in the Premier League titles he's won. He's not in the Champions League he has won. He's not in the goals he has scored. The only thing Henry has that is still on top now is the highest assist in the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but he's just tied.
Tied with Kevin De Bruyne.
Not only Kevin De Bruyne, I think with Fabregas.
I don't see the hype in Henry.
But nobody has surpassed him now.
An opinion game. Right. Rooney? Good. Anyways, so in the right wing, right. I mean Salah this. What do you mean Salah? When you have people like Eden Hazard, people just get ready on the weekend. Oh God, thank you. I'm going to watch Eden Hazard. People came to watch Hazard. That kind of players you pay to watch. That guy just got inducted to Holland. Do you know?
Oh, but we all know it's just Salah is just a matter of time. Yeah. He just need to retire. We all know that one. Salah is just a matter of time.
Even Salah, even some Liverpool fans don't even rate him to be a legend.
No, they rate him. Don't get it wrong.
To be a legend in the game, they don't see him as their greatest man.
No, they don't see him as their greatest. It might be their second or third greatest player, which is fine, but not their number one greatest. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody sees Hazard as it's not the
Chelsea. But will you say Hazard is Chelsea's greatest player of all time?
It's not.
That's how Salah is not to Liverpool fans.
he's the greatest legend in Chelsea or no. We know that he's a legend in Chelsea. Kante is a legend in Chelsea. John Terry is a legend in Chelsea. Lampard is a legend in Chelsea. So I want to tell you that Hazard is number one, no?
Yeah, that's the way Liverpool see Salah now. They don't see Salah as the number one, but he's part of the team. Like he is among their top 3 greatest players.
Have you seen Hazard does on the pitch?
Yeah. But we have seen Hazard kind of players now.
Salah doesn't come close.
Bro, but we have seen Hazard kind of players.
The only person that plays the way Hazard plays is the only Lionel Messi. There's no person.
No, that's too far, bro.
No, I'm not comparing.
That's too far. Even Neymar is a better dribbler than Hazard.
Even Neymar said Hazard was a better dribbler than him. Neymar said it.
No. We all watched the game now. Forget about the football fans.
This is not a fan. Neymar himself said it. Hazard was a better dribbler than him. He said it, not my word.
Okay. I give it to you. I don't want the video to be.
The other will be for the video, but that's not it now.
Yeah.
So it is Ronaldo, Rooney, and Eden Hazard. They can play anywhere they want to play. I don't want to play, but they should play anywhere in front. Rooney can play the right wing. Ronaldo strike. Hazard will play the left wing. They can switch. The 3 of them, they can interchange. It doesn't really matter. Ronaldo can play anywhere in front. That's how good the team is.
Yeah.
Sam cannot play the left wing, but then that's not what I mean. So let's move
on. Okay. Then for the manager.
Who else?
Please don't be biased on this one. I'll be angry with you on this one.
Nobody. Who? Jose. He's special.
No.
What do you mean no? This Mourinho said he came to the league. It was a special one. His shoulder was like this. And he won the league. His shoulder increased. Special one. Premier League has not seen 90 points before Mourinho. Mourinho came. They are not even getting 100 points in the league. And you say he's a pace setter. Came to the league.
Okay.
The first season won it. Second season won it. Ferguson spent 6 years before he could win the league. This guy played 91.
But who has more league titles? In fact, who has more trophies?
Ferguson spent almost 20 something years in the league.
But Mourinho has almost spent the number of years Ferguson has spent in coaching. Let's break it down.
It's not about coaching.
You're not talking about just only Premier League. I'm talking about like in the entire coaching career. Let's use in the entire coaching career.
I don't know about Premier League in greater level. That's only for people that has coached in the Premier League.
If I'm comparing Mourinho to Ferguson in the Premier League, that's unfair for me because Ferguson is just like miles better when it comes to Premier League. But I'm comparing that even across their coaching career, Mourinho still not a level to Ferguson. Right. That's just the fact.
Ferguson in all these years.
Okay. You chose Ferguson. Now you chose Mourinho, but you chose Mourinho. But let's just not make this video too long. This video is all about full of arguments.
2 Champions League with 2 different with Porto, you come. This guy came to the league and collected 15 goals. Where is Ferguson won? Who is Ferguson?
At least Ferguson do a treble.
But who did they do treble? Enrique they do treble. Pep they do treble. Even Hansi Flick do 6. Who be Ferguson? Can't do 15 goals considered in the league.
Even Mourinho did the treble too, sure.
He did it in Make Ferguson can't do 15 goals.
Okay, mine is Ferguson. There's no other better manager for me than Ferguson. I think Ferguson has certified 49 trophies as a manager.
I'm surprised they're not calling it as a Wenger because
no.
He's only calling that
in as much as I'm not just that kind of person. I just feel a manager with 49 trophies, 49 major trophies. It's not a joke. This is football. This is professional football. There's no manager with number of trophies compared to Pep is just 38. This man is 49 major trophies.
Well, that guy will carry his Scottish cup.
You know what it means to use Aberdeen to win a European cup, beating Madrid in the final. Right. That's mind blowing, bro.
I'm not downplaying Ferguson. Ferguson is one of the best coaches in the world.
He's not gone up. He's the greatest.
It is still arguable.
Okay, for you.
Pep Guardiola came to the league, bro. That guy just carry Premier League lesson every season. That guy did like 4 at the straight. Ferguson.
Why Ferguson? Pep no go carry this league like
they play.
That's just the fact.
Right, have an argument. The 2 times they met in the final. Yeah.
No, that's a one-off game
Yeah,
now. That's a one-off game. You can't compare it with
What
a league campaign that's over
what
38
Pep
games.
has done in football, that guy revolutionized football. Tiki Taka. Well, Ferguson go lost. Eh? Is it na way they just pack? They go De Bruyne a beat up. They go Yaki.
Okay. I
This guy,
think
this guy Ibaka. So Zlatan. So Henry. So Ronaldinho. It's not really.
no Pep. I understand. Wait, are you making argument for Pep or you're making argument for Mourinho? Which of them are you making argument for?
Mourinho is not an argument. Mourinho just
Okay, his miles. Yeah, his miles are ahead of them.
No, it's not my that. It's not about
Don't worry. When the viewers come for you, when the viewers come for you, you will explain. Okay.
Defensive minded.
So, nevertheless, I think this video has been quite an insane one. It has been full of opinions, arguments, and that's why we all love the game. There is no better way of making the game interesting if there is no banter, there is no argument, there is no controversial opinions. So, thank you guys for this particular video. This is our Premier League all-time 11. Mine, I've already said mine. I think you said it's yours. And basically, there is nothing else to just talk about. I think I will look forward to pick out maybe. I think which one can we even easily talk about again?
We can do maybe next time. Not Premier League. We can do maybe
Like,
club legends.
Okay, club legend of each clubs.
Yes.
Okay. For the is it for the big six? Is it for the big six?
Yeah, we can do for. It can be for Madrid. It could be for Barcelona.
Okay, club legend that will make up an 11.
Yes. Greatest
Okay.
11 of each club. Like
Okay.
AC Milan 11. You can't call AC Milan 11 that person like Madrid. So it's like
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, thank you guys for this particular video. Thank you, Mr. Wisdom, for this this controversial opinions. Guys, do ensure to like, subscribe to my channel, and look forward to our next video.
Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and please leave your comment in the comment section.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and see you next time. Peace.